EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from Houston. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Mills. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go. And he ends up just running right by you.
That's to the former Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, sack.
Schultz is the motion man. They run with the longtime Bengal, Joe Mixon. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. To throw is Mills. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run with the 3rd-year man. It's James Cook. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Buffalo.
Let's go.
They'll run right here with Cook. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. generate some early chunk plays, and try to get some points.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's taken in by Shakir. And the Bills are going to be looking at a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Gain of 12 and a first down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mills. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Catch made. That's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down for Houston. Back to throw. Mills. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Schultz is the motion man. They'll run here with Mixon. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Mills to throw. That's complete to Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Mills now. That'll be taken in by Mixon. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same...
And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That's his third touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Second and 7. They'll motion over Samuel. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Here's 3rd and 7. The tight end Kincaid in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A carry for Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Bills first down. Tight end going in motion here. That pass caught right side, Valdez-Scantling. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Cook. A short kick down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Cook. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. 3rd and goal. Brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. They'll go right back to Mixon. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Here's Mills. That's caught downfield by Diggs. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Kindly Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. The Bills. final timeout here. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17, and a very quick first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This is Davis. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Back to throw. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be taken down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And while Samuel might have a new home in Buffalo, Mike, he's still that same dynamic guy that I played with all those years back as a young player in Carolina. He is so dynamic with the ball in his hands that in this Buffalo offense, you can throw it to him, hand it to him, but either way, just get him the ball like we saw there, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And the Bills have a first and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mills. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Mills. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A run here with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll drop to throw. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, sack.
Now, faking the give. He'll find Diggs working across the field. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Throwing is Mills. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he's got another one. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got that complete to Knox. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On the handoff, this is Cook, and he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Samuel has it working the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. They'll run on first down with Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and...
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80. Lion.
Back to throw, Mills. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Mills to throw. Digs on the reception. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Mills now. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Davis Mills. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Texans tack on one more to their lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jeff Okudah.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Here's Mills. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Let's go now. Go.
He'll look to throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans are able to extend the lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Going to return this from the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. The tight end Kincaid in motion. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete. But if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Back to throw. Throw out wide. They set up the screen for Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He's got a receiver. That's Woods. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. They'll look to throw again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's go. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Now Mills. This one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nicholas Morrow. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Texans are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
To throw is Mills. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be intercepted. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Is good. Next, the score, Texans 52, Bills 38. Tyler pass to kick off for Buffalo.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. So it's a win here for the Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, So long from Houston.